Colleagues, I'm genuinely pleased to welcome you to the 7th meeting of the Moscow Format Consultations on Afghanistan. It is encouraging to see this platform evolve into an influential international forum that brings together the key countries of the region. We all share a genuine and practical commitment to supporting Afghanistan's development as an independent and unified state that lives in peace with its neighbors and enjoys the respect of the international community. I am confident that the practical value of the Moscow format will grow significantly this year thanks to the participation of the official Afghan delegation led by Foreign Minister Muttaqi. We appreciate the attention the Afghan side has shown to our joint work. Clearly, addressing issues involving Afghanistan cannot take place without the Afghans themselves. Earlier today, I met with Mr. Muttaqi to discuss prospects for Russia-Afghanistan relations, as well as the tasks facing regional countries, including within the Moscow format, to promote the environment for shared stability and prosperity. We believe that the security and well-being of our region depend on Afghanistan's active involvement in political processes, multilateral mechanisms, and joint economic initiatives. Russia fully supports this approach. By officially recognizing the Islamic Emirate of Afghanistan in July, we removed previous restrictions on cooperation at the state level. We are committed to deepening cooperation in counter-terrorism, combating drug trafficking, and diversifying economic ties. Unfortunately, major challenges on the Afghan front still stem from the Western countries' openly hostile policies. They continue to hold Afghanistan's sovereign financial assets and maintain sanctions and restrictions on its banking sector. We once again urge the West to abandon its confrontational policies, return the funds it has seized, and take responsibility for Afghanistan's post-conflict reconstruction, including compensation for the enormous damage inflicted on the country's economy and infrastructure over the decades. We firmly oppose the deployment, under any pretext, of any third country military infrastructure on Afghan territory or in neighboring countries. The military presence of extra-regional actors risks triggering instability and new conflicts. Afghanistan's history is full of foreign military presence, and the necessary lessons should have been learned by now. Over the past 4 years, the government of the Islamic Emirate has consolidated its authority and is governing the country with confidence. We acknowledge Kabul's efforts to effectively counter terrorist groups, notably the Afghan offshoot of the Islamic State, despite external pressure and limited financial resources. Hundreds of militants responsible for violence and destruction on the Afghan soil have been eliminated. There has also been remarkable progress in countering narcotics. According to the UN Office on Drugs and Crime, Afghanistan's poppy cultivation and opium production have declined by 90% since 2022, which is an impressive achievement. We recognize, however, that the humanitarian situation in Afghanistan remains challenging and is worsened by natural disasters and climate instability. Over half of its population, 22 million people out of 39 million, is in need of humanitarian aid. 21 million Afghans lack access to safe drinking water and essential medical care. We again call on international donors not to neglect the Afghan people, to continue providing aid, and to refrain from attaching political strings to humanitarian support. Russia will continue, and expand, its assistance to the Islamic Emirate. Colleagues, in closing, I wish all participants productive discussions and new meaningful agreements that will benefit the people of Afghanistan and all nations represented here today.